Well, it's remarkable just how quickly occupancy, as all of your guests all week have been reporting, is coming back. These last 2 weeks, the week of March 20 and March 27th, have been the highest 2 weeks of occupancy in our industry since last March. And to see occupancy levels now back to 85% of where they were in 2019 is impressive. And to see in our segments, in our hotels, to see economy occupancy now on the weekends surpassing 2019 levels in the 70% level is really, really strong.
And we've seen it reflected in your stock price. It's been an amazing run to an all-time high. Jeff, what about that question of Airbnbs and Verbos and the appeal that those kind of lodging places offer right now in an environment where we still are in a pandemic and people have gotten accustomed to being at home? Are you facing stiff competition there? Well, our segments in the economy and the mid-scale certainly are not feeling pressure. When you look at the average daily rates of any of the vacation rental companies versus an economy or a mid-scale, our average length of stays are much shorter. Our businesses drive to average length of stay of less than 2 nights. It really is a different business. We appeal to families who are out on the road and traveling, and we appeal to that everyday business traveler that stays in a hotel. Those blue collar workers that travel for a living, that never stop traveling, that don't have an office to go to. And gee whiz, when you look at what's going on right now from a manufacturing standpoint and a distribution standpoint, those are our business travelers. They're not staying in vacation rentals.
Jeff, we did just show a map of your hotel footprint. And are you concerned about the pickup in Europe being much slower because of vaccination rates?
Well, it's certainly slower than in other parts of the world. Well, for 99% of our hotels in the U.S. are open, 97% globally. And certainly in countries like France and Italy, those have been two of the harder hit, but they've also been two of the countries, when you just look at the last few weeks of industry data, that have seen the largest rise in occupancy levels because people want to get out, and they want to get out domestically, they want to get out in the country, and they want to figure out a way to travel and travel responsibly. I'm staying here at the Wyndham Boston Beacon Hill tonight. We're in 85% occupancy in a city that in the Northeast that's a lot more impacted than certainly where I was last week in Dallas or the week before in Oklahoma City, where the vaccines are more widespread and people are traveling more readily than they are here in the Northeast.
Jeff, should there be vaccine passports for vacation destinations, whether it's places like Hawaii or within hotels themselves like yours?
It's a great question. It's the question that all of us are asking right now, Sarah. I think the industry certainly needs to develop a uniform digital health credential on testing and, to your point, on vaccine history that could make travel easier, that could make travel safer. And certainly pre-departure vaccines are becoming commonplace, especially internationally. And we're seeing IATA with their travel pass, ICC with their AOK pass, and many of us are working with American Airlines on Verify. They're all showing great progress. U.S. Travel had us meeting, many of us meeting with Secretary Mayorkas last week, Commerce Secretary Raimondo. The administration is listening, and we believe that it is an administration that could help coordinate a response to your very good question.
Have you seen any opportunities and been interested in M&A, Jeff, with various companies struggling in the last year?
Well, we do believe that size matters, Wilfred, that scale matters. We're a company that has grown through M&A. We've averaged a tuck-in acquisition every 18 months over the last 30 years. And there certainly will be, we believe, more consolidation in the year ahead. Right now, we're very focused on our small business owners who are still struggling, who are still hurting, and making sure that they get through this pandemic. And we do everything we possibly can on behalf of the industry to ask for more support.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.